Hello, and welcome to Middle School Careers class. I am your teacher, Mrs. Chrisman. This class is 6 weeks and is going to focus on mastering soft skills, which you may or may not have heard of, but it's basically what is important and what you will need to be successful in the workplace in your future. So with that, we're going to start learning about skills to pay the bills. We are only with each other for 6 weeks, so this is what our 6 weeks will look like. We'll want to be organized and efficient in our time together, and each week we will focus on a different theme or unit. Week 1 will focus on communication. Week 2, enthusiasm and attitude. Week 3, networking and teamwork. Week 4, problem solving and critical thinking. Week 5, professionalism. And week 6 will be our review and time for reflection. I'd like to watch this quick video with you so that we can talk a little bit about some of the things they bring up in this video.
When you're applying for a job, a positive attitude and enthusiasm can make all the difference. Not just in getting a job, but succeeding and advancing. Show your employer you want to be there and you want to succeed.
Employers consistently rank good communication skills at the top of the list for potential employees. If you listen well and know how to communicate information and ideas to others, you'll have an excellent chance of succeeding in the workplace.
Teamwork is critical to workplace success. When everyone works together as a team, everyone accomplishes more and everyone benefits.
Employers want people who use their knowledge and creativity to solve problems. If you can think on your feet and develop well-thought-out solutions to problems, employers will value you highly.
When it comes to finding a job, you've got to network with family, friends, parents, neighbors, teachers. They're all part of your personal network. Connect with them both in person and online, and tell them about your goals and dreams. You never know where it might lead.
Professionalism means being on time, managing your time effectively, and conducting yourself with responsibility, integrity, accountability, and excellence. Every employer expects you to conduct yourself in a professional manner.
These are the skills to pay the bills.
The United States Department of Labor's Office of Disability Employment Policy, promoting strong and diverse workforces inclusive of people with disabilities.
Okay. There's a lot.
Grammarly does more than...
There's a lot of keywords in there, a lot of things that we'll continue to review, but I wanted to just give you that introduction so you understand a little bit more about why we're learning this information. So here's some information about the course itself. As middle schoolers, this may be a little bit new to you, but we'll always focus on an objective, what I'll do, and then what I expect you to do. So our course objective is the thing I will do is to provide an introduction to the basic soft or applied skills that will help students become effective employees and managers. Again, everything in this class will relate back to your future and how to be efficient and effective in your workplace. As students, there's a couple of things I need you to do. One of them is to seek opportunities to demonstrate your learning. So when you're learning things, you should be able to show and speak about what you are understanding. It's important to play an active role presenting your own thoughts and opinions. We'll have a lot of class discussions and have a lot of fun. It's important that you are active in what we do in class. I also ask that you collaborate and work well with your peers. You saw in the video, and one of our themes is teamwork, and that I will look for throughout the whole 6 weeks we're together. Here's a timeline for our class, and the reason we look at a timeline is because we're practicing time management. Again, 6 weeks will go by real quick, so we want to make sure that every day we're following instructions and we're following the timeline. I'll go over that in the next slide. It's important to know and understand the expectations and the timeline in order to be successful in this class. It's also important to know that there will be some things that come up, and I will ask you to be flexible with the timeline in the future. Always, always, always ask questions. If you feel unsure about any expectation or anything that we talk about, please feel free to ask. Here's our timeline. This is what class will look like each day. In the first 10 minutes of class, you'll see when you come in, there will be an opener. Look to the board for an opening activity to complete in your journal or online. There will be instructions right when you walk in the door in the morning. The next 10 minutes of class, we'll review information about the theme that we've been working on for the week. The following 20 minutes, we will begin our activity. We'll read directions, gather materials, split into groups, do a lot of fun activities. After those activities, we'll take the next 10 minutes to finish whatever we're doing. Maybe we're doing a presentation or a play, working on projects, cleaning up art, all kinds of things that will be going on in this 30 minutes. We'll make sure that we clean up and leave Mr. Dunker's classroom the same way we found it. And finally, in the last 5 minutes, we'll review and reflect, talk about any homework, talk about what tomorrow or the next day will look like, so we're always ready to move on. Again, focusing on time management. There's a couple of important links I want you to be aware of. Always, your assignments will be on our Canvas page. When you go to Canvas, we will have our course set up with all of your information, with the expectations for the day. Your homeroom teacher should help you log in, and you should be able to find our course. It will be called Middle School Careers. There it is. And you'll see when you come into there, it will talk to you about which unit we're on, skills to pay the bills. You'll see in modules as well that each week we'll have some information for you there, so you'll know what we're working on. Even if you're absent or unable to be in class that day, you can go to the module for the week that we're in and understand the expectations for the day. Again, following the timeline, completing an opener, an activity, and an exit ticket. That completes our introduction for the day. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me or message me on Canvas. Have a great rest of your day.